Welcome to Business Studies for SS1 at Light Tech Academy. Today we study wages and salary administration. What is remuneration? Remuneration refers to all forms of pay and rewards received by employees in exchange for their work. It is a key HRM function because adequate remuneration attracts talent, retains employees, and motivates high performance. Poorly designed remuneration leads to high staff turnover, low morale, and poor productivity. Forms of employee remuneration. 1. Wages, payment for manual/physical work, usually calculated on an hourly, daily, or piece rate basis. Paid weekly or FORTNIGHTLY. Workers who earn wages are usually called wage earners or workers, blue collar. Examples: factory workers, construction laborers, farm workers. Key feature: may vary week to week depending on hours worked or output. 2. Salary, a fixed regular payment made to professional or clerical employees, calculated on an annual basis but paid monthly. Employees who earn salaries are called salary earners or staff, white collar. Examples: teachers, civil servants, bank employees, managers. Key feature: amount is the same each month regardless of hours worked. Basic salary may be supplemented by allowances. 3. Commission, payment linked to sales performance. A percentage of the value of sales made. Used for sales staff. Pure commission equals all pay from sales. Commission plus basic salary equals more common, provides security and incentive. Example: a Lagos real estate agent earns 3% of every property sold. 4. Bonus, an additional payment made on top of regular salary/wages, usually as a reward for performance or achievement of targets. Can be annual bonus, end of year, performance bonus, individual or team, production bonus, profit sharing bonus. 5. Piece rate/output based pay. Workers are paid according to output, how much they produce. Example: 500 Nigerian nairas per garment sewn. Motivates high output. Disadvantage: may sacrifice quality for quantity if not monitored, no guaranteed income. 6. Time rate. Workers are paid for time spent at work, hourly rate times hours worked. Most common for manual workers. Advantage: simple, guaranteed income. Disadvantage: no incentive to produce more in a given time. 7. Allowances, additional payments for specific reasons, on top of basic salary. Common allowances in Nigeria. Housing allowance, contribution towards accommodation. Transport allowance, covers commuting cost. Meal/food allowance, contribution towards meals. Medical allowance, covers healthcare cost. Leave allowance, extra payment during annual leave. Responsibility allowance, for managing others. Risk allowance, for hazardous work, e.g. oil workers. Allowances are not always part of pensionable income, must check each company's policy. 8. Benefits in kind, fringe benefits, non-cash benefits provided by the employer, company car, accommodation, health insurance, pension, subsidized meals, school fees for children. Common in Nigerian multinationals and large organizations. 9. Profit sharing. A portion of the company's profits is distributed among employees, usually as a percentage of salary or a fixed amount. Promotes a sense of ownership and shared success. 10. Employee stock option plans. ESOPs employees are given the right to buy company shares at a predetermined price. As the company grows and share price rises, employees benefit. Common in banks and tech companies in Nigeria. Wages and salary administration in Nigeria. Federal minimum wage. Nigeria has a national minimum wage, the minimum amount an employer can pay an employee. As of recent years, it was raised to 30,000 Nigerian nairas per month, 2019. In July 2024, it was increased to 70,000 Nigerian nairas. State and private sector employers can pay more but not less than the minimum wage. Regulated by the National Minimum Wage Act. Some state governors have declared higher state minimum wages. Payroll processing. Payroll is the record of all employees' wages and salaries, along with deductions, for a specific period. Components of Nigerian payroll. Gross pay, total earnings before deductions, basic salary plus allowances plus bonuses. Deductions. Pay tax, pay as you earn income tax deducted at source by the employer and remitted to the Federal Inland Revenue Service, FIRS, or State Internal Revenue Service, SSCE. Pension contribution, under the Pension Reform ACT 2014 Contributory Pension Scheme, both employer, minimum 10% of monthly emoluments, and employee, minimum 8% of monthly emoluments, contribute to the employee's retirement savings account, RSA, with the Licensed Pension Fund Administrator, PFA. NHIS, National Health Insurance Scheme, both employer and employee contribute. NHF, National Housing Fund, employees earning above 3,000 Nigerian nairas per month contribute 2.5% to FMBN for housing loans. NSIF, Nigeria Social Insurance Trust Fund, employer contributions for employee compensation. Union dues, where applicable, trade union membership dues. Net pay, take-home pay, gross pay minus all deductions. The amount the employee actually receives. Motivation and pay. Motivation theories inform pay practices. Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Pay must first meet basic physiological needs, food, shelter, before higher needs, esteem, self-actualization, can motivate. Herzberg's two-factor theory. Pay is a hygiene factor. Inadequate pay causes dissatisfaction, but adequate pay alone does not motivate. Motivators are achievement, recognition, responsibility, growth. Taylor's scientific management. Pay workers based on output, piece rate, economic man theory, workers primarily motivated by money. Remember, remuneration equals all forms of pay and rewards for work, wages, manual/physical work equals hourly plus daily plus piece rate equals paid weekly/fortnightly equals varies with hours or output, blue collar equals factory workers plus construction plus farm workers salary. Professional/clerical equals annual basis paid monthly equals same amount each month regardless of hours equals white collar equals teachers plus civil servants plus bank staff commission. Percentage of sales made equals used for sales staff equals pure or commission plus basic salary. Lagos real estate agent 3% per sale bonus. Additional payment equals reward for performance or targets equals annual plus performance plus production plus profit sharing. Piece rate paid per output equals motivates high output equals quality versus quantity. Risk time rate paid for time at work equals hourly x hours equals simple plus guaranteed income but no incentive to produce more allowances. Nigeria housing plus transport plus meal/food plus medical plus leave plus responsibility plus risk, not always pensionable, fringe benefits, non-cash equals company car plus accommodation plus health insurance plus pension plus subsidized. Meals plus school fees equals common in multinationals. Profit sharing, portion of profits distributed equals promotes ownership and shared success. ESOPs equals employee stock option plans equals right to buy shares at predetermined price. Federal minimum wage, raised to N70,000 in July 2024, from N30,000 in 2019 payroll. Gross pay, basic salary plus allowances plus bonuses deductions. Pay tax, income tax at source equals remitted to FIRS or SSCE, plus pension. Pension Reform ACT 2014 equals employer minimum 10% plus employee minimum 8% of monthly emoluments equals retirement savings account with PFA, plus NHIS plus NHF, 2.5% for housing loans equals FMBN, plus NSIF plus union dues. Net/take-home pay equals gross minus all deductions. Motivation theories. Maslow, a hierarchy of needs equals pay must meet basic physiological needs first. Herzberg. Pay equals hygiene factor equals inadequate causes dissatisfaction plus adequate alone doesn't motivate equals motivators are achievement plus recognition plus responsibility plus growth. Taylor, piece rate equals economic man equals workers primarily motivated by money. Thank you and keep excelling at Lightech Academy, powered by Lightech Solutions Limited.